I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm just excited to talk to a
No,
professor right
I
now.
I'm working on a book proposal right now about the manosphere, and I counter the male loneliness crisis throughout the second half of it because I have a fairly controversial take on it, which is that it is marketing. It is it's designed specifically to rebrand the term incel
Hmm.
because the male loneliness crisis, it does exist. And what it actually is men's inability to speak to each other. They don't have the language in order to speak to each other. So when
Mhm.
there's trauma or when there's problems with gender fluidity or issues of identity, they don't actually know how to express that. This grows and increases to the understanding of their spouse, their partner, their friends, and the way that women's bodies may not interact with them as they may desire, or the way that they interact with themselves. Men's misunderstanding of women's identity or their own biology is a language that women can share, but men don't have the ability to share with each other. So they see it as them victimized by their lack of language, which they could replace with fists, they could replace with crypto, they could replace with YouTube videos. You could replace that inability. So the loneliness crisis is manufactured. It is a placebo for the inability to express that language. It does exist, but it doesn't exist the way that the mainstream wants you to hear it because they want, especially the Gen Xers who write for the New York Times, they want you to believe that women need to continue to cater to men's needs and that media itself needs to capitulate to uh, make sure that the angry boys aren't going to get mad at what you make, that Superman, an immigrant from another planet, can have empathy. It's like they want you to believe that there's a crisis that can't be dealt with unless women help.